Hi, day three, and I've got some amazing responses on day one and day two. So, keeping up with the same flow, let me introduce the topic for day three, and the topic for day three is let it go. Let it go. And this is my story about that. There were once two monks who had sworn to celibacy to such an extent that they would not talk, they would not touch, they would not interact with any woman of any kind. All right? And they had set out on a long journey of self revelation. For that, they had to do a pilgrimage around so many different places and they had set forth by foot. While they were traveling, discussing their scriptures and their knowledge between each other, they came on the banks of a river. They came to the bank of a river, and the river was slightly overflowing. Was slightly overflowing. Now both the monks knew swimming, so they knew that they could cross over to the other side of the river, and they had to do that to continue the journey. Of the two monks, one was a slightly older one, and one was a slightly much younger one. On the bank of the river, they saw a lady. They saw a lady who was weeping. Who was weeping. Okay, the lady was slightly old, and the monks did not ask her anything, and they were just wondering as to how to cross the river. But the old lady came to them, and she told these monks, "Sir, can you please help me cross this river? I need to get to the other side. My husband, who's old, is waiting for me over there." Hearing to that, the older of the two monks, he signaled to her to hop onto his back. Now the younger one was like shocked. He's like, how can the older one touch a woman? How can he signal to her to hop on his back? What is he going to do? The older one just didn't think much. He dove into the river with the older woman on his back. He swam and he got to the other side of the bank. Well, the younger one, who was furious and curious at the same time, he also dove into the water a couple of yards behind the older one. He also swam safely to the other side and they got on to the other side. The woman, as soon as they got onto the other side of the bank, she jumped off his back. She thanked him profusely and she went her way. And the two monks, after drying themselves, they continued with their journey in a few minutes of time. After an hour or so of not much conversation between them, the younger one said, "Sir, you are my senior, you are my older one. I respect you so much, but what you did at the river back there just does not is not the way that we monks are supposed to behave. You not only signaled to that older woman, you also carried her across your back. Can I know why you did that? You are no more a monk, you are not one among us." So the older one looked at him and he said, "Oh, you are still carrying that lady. I left her at the river bank." And he gave him a very pleasant, silent, very serene smile. And the younger one knew exactly what was wrong. He had been taught a lesson to place humanity at the top of everything else and to let bygones be bygones, to just let it go after the deed has been done. So that was my story today, guys. 2020 has not been much of a year of action. It, excuse me. It's been a year more of reflection. It's been more of a year of planning. It's been a year more of thinking. 2020 has been the year where most of us have been holed up inside our own houses. We have worked from here, we have played here, we have thought over here, we have kind of been a little sad staying only inside the confines of the four walls. But nevertheless, we have also learned to let it go. We have learned to let those pleasures go and we have made our lives so much better by ensuring that our needs are satisfied. I know personally, and I know, and I'm sure you do too, of so many people who have come out to help all those people who have been less privileged. They have let it go, and I mean, they have let their ego go. They have let their incomes go. They have let their wealth go for the general welfare of those people who surround them in everyday life. They have let their comforts go and made sure they have led their lives in the simplest way possible. So, in so many ways, we have let it go. I just want you people to realize that life has gone on despite the pandemic, and life will continue in a few months despite the vaccination. The lessons of what we have learned in the past 8 9 months should not be let go. What should be let go are those things which were more of our wants, more of our guilty pleasures, more of those things that we only wanted for the sake of it but did not have much meaning in our lives. That's my take on it. What's your take? Let me know in the comment section and I'll follow it up with a new story tomorrow. All the best, take care, have a great weekend. I'll see you again. Ta-ta, bye-bye.